James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, Sonny Bono. What do they all have in common? They're all pop stars whose fortunes wound up in major court battles because of some common estate planning mistakes. In this video, we'll explain what estate planning is, why you need to plan your estate, what's involved in estate planning, and 6 common estate planning mistakes to avoid along the way. So, what is estate planning? Estate planning is the process of ensuring that a person's assets are properly transferred to their intended beneficiaries should they die or become incapacitated. Why do you need estate planning? Estate planning can save your loved ones from a lot of stress and unnecessary expense. Besides deciding who gets whatever monetary assets you have, estate planning helps your executors decide things like who becomes guardian of your children under the age of 18. It determines what happens to your debts. It can even help determine who gets your pets after your death. What's involved in estate planning? The degree to which you need help with estate planning depends on what the assets are you're trying to pass on, but a general estate planning checklist includes the following steps. Have proper insurance, designate beneficiaries, write a living will, name powers of attorney, make a last will and testament, consider a living trust, review tax laws. As you go through the checklist, you'll want to avoid these 6 common mistakes. Don't forget to update your estate planning documents. Recently had a kid, changed relationships, sold a major asset that was in your will, you'll need to update your will. You don't want to have your executors go out and buy an '07 Ford Fiesta because you left it to your ex 3 relationships ago and forgot to update your documents. Be sure to dust off the documents whenever you have a significant change and update them accordingly. Don't forget to fund your trust. Not everyone will require a trust as part of their planning. If you do, remember, just because the trust has been created doesn't mean that the assets automatically switch over to the trust ownership. Make sure you take that last necessary step or all of the effort in creating a trust will be for nothing. Don't appoint the wrong person to oversee your estate. Make sure whoever you find to be the executor to your estate is responsible, trustworthy, and loyal to your wishes. Then find another person just like that as a backup. Don't forget to add a residuary clause to your will. A residuary clause is a line in a will that determines the fate of all other assets not explicitly given out in the will. Not having one can lead to huge complications, especially if those not specified items wind up being contested in court. Don't wait until you die to share parts of your estate with your loved ones. Be sure to review tax laws for your estate first. Depending on the regulations for where you live, it might make more sense not to wait until you die to share some of your assets with your beneficiaries. Not only is it a potential protection against taxes, but it can be a joyous and bonding moment as you live to see your beneficiaries prosper thanks to your generosity. Don't procrastinate. Seriously, don't procrastinate. This is the #1 mistake most people make in estate planning. Nothing in life is guaranteed, especially when it ends. Make sure your affairs are in order. There will always be an excuse to put it off. Fight that temptation to avoid this valuable step in making sure your beneficiaries will be okay without you. To help fight the urge to procrastinate, we've included our estate planning checklist down below. It has everything you need to get started. We're eForms, the biggest database of legal documents. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos.